Well, good morning. This is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred. Really glad you could join me today out here in the vegetable garden. It's a beautiful day here in July. It's a low humidity day. You know, those kind of days it's really great for working out in the garden. Well, today I wanted to talk to you about bright light Swiss chard plants. How they're both edible and ornamental in your garden. And this is what I planted. So thanks for joining me today. So if you're someone who doesn't have a vegetable garden, or if you do have a vegetable garden at home and you need more space, you know, these bright light Swiss chard plants are beautiful. They're a rainbow of color. And so here alongside me here, I planted these baby transplant seedlings along the edge of my garden. And so let's take a look and see how beautiful they look. And so if you're someone who needs some extra room in your garden, or you just have a flower garden, you can see how I planted these along the edge of my existing flower garden along the side of my house here. And they just make a really gorgeous display of colors. And the beautiful thing is, you know, these are easy to get to. They're near our kitchen. And I have these cages here that I use made out of chicken wire. And when these are little tiny seedlings, I put them around the seedlings so the rabbits don't get to them. And you can see how they're ornamental in their colors because they have the yellow and the red. There's just a nice variety of colors on these bright light or rainbow Swiss chard. Now these plants actually started back on my 4-foot by 32-foot raised garden bed. Let's go take a look and see where they originally started. And so let's head up through that trellis right there. And these rainbow chard plants are right here on the right. And what I did is back in April, I planted 2 rows of these. Actually, it was March 31st is when I direct sowed 1 8-foot row of these. And then what I did is once they came up about 3 inches high, I transplanted them over in my flower garden. And then I also planted an extra row here in the front, so I have 2 rows here of my bright light Swiss chard. But yeah, let me encourage you to think about growing Swiss chard in your flower garden. If you need some extra growing space, they're ideal out in the garden because they're just so beautiful looking. And I have more of this chard growing over here in my other section over there in the end of my garden structure. So let's go take a look at that. And so right up here on the left is where I have the other Swiss chard plants growing. Right in this one raised bed here. You can see again another beautiful Swiss chard plant. And the beautiful color of the stalks. And Swiss chard is a really easy plant to direct sow in your garden. That's generally what I do with most of my leafy greens, is I direct sow them out here in my vegetable garden. My canna lilies have been blooming this past week, so they add a nice beautiful radiant color to the garden. And so I hope this video was able to give you some ideas how you can grow bright light Swiss chards in your flower beds alongside your house or anywhere in your gardens. And again, you know, for a pack of seeds for under $2, you can supply your family with greens for the whole season, because Swiss chard is pick and come again. As long as you continue to pick the outer leaves, it'll continue to bring forth those leafy greens all season long. And so you really get a bang for your buck when you grow your greens in your garden, and growing them in your flower beds just gives you great extra room for growing these. And remember, these started out as tiny little seeds, and then they grew into the seedlings that I transplanted along here a couple months ago. So anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about this video, feel free to leave them in the section below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so you could receive future videos. And you can also visit our website at plantsmartliving.com. And so I hope you have a wonderful day. So until next time, this is Plant Smart Living with Farmer Fred.